Hey, YouTube land, how you doing? It's been a while since I did any kind of life update. You know, what the heck is going on with me? And before I do, I put out a NutriBullet review a couple days ago about this product that I'm incredibly, look at this. This is my mush drink. Vegetables, fruits, plethora of goodness in this one little cup that I'm drinking right now. But I watched it after, and I'm like, you'd think I never spoke in public before, so I apologize for how poorly worded it was. Like I was reaching for words as I was creating that train wreck. But the message is still the same. The NutriBullet is amazing. But anyway, enough about that. Enough about that. I've been doing well. I've been kind of hinting at the fact, or I shouldn't say hinting, I put on Facebook how I was doing a 120-day challenge, although I really haven't. I'm actually on day 14 of it. So I've been quietly doing this 120-day challenge, and it's basically a challenge for myself. And the first month of it has essentially just been me changing it up, adjusting to new way of eating, and the NutriBullet has a big part of that. And I've literally have switched from Mr. Low Carb maintenance to Mr. High carb fruits and vegetables, and eating healthy and variety and a whole. I mean, I've just totally changed the way. So some of the people, if you are friends with me on MyFitnessPal, you can see exactly what I'm doing. So and I've been getting for years, Greg, what do you eat? Greg, what do you eat? Friend me on MyFitnessPal, you will see exactly what I eat. But I've had a lot of questions like, Greg, dude, are you like doing low carb? What's up with all these fruits? There's like a ton of fruit. You ate 300 carbs yesterday. Yes, I did. Oh well. As far as what my weight has been doing, it's been going up, down, all over the places. I'm adjusting to this eating plan, the way I'm eating. I still calorie shift and all that stuff. This whole month is just kind of a fact finding on how my body is reacting to it. I can tell you how I've been reacting internally and things like that, especially with the power of the NutriBullet and the nutrients just going directly into the body in mass quantities, and the way it's been affecting my brain and stuff. I realize that it's like almost impossible for me to be in a bad mood now. It's just crazy. It's like there was one night where I just had a lot on my mind. And I ended up being super tired the next day, but I was still like in this serene mood, which is kind of great. And so I've always talked about eating plans being guidelines, but also the best eating plan, or the way that you know you want to eat for life, is how specifically you feel, how your body reacts to stuff, how your brain reacts to things. And I was thinking probably sometime in the future I am going to make a video that talks about what I consider the stages of weight loss, and I'm talking about from a mental standpoint, from going from I need to lose weight to this is a healthy lifestyle to oh my gosh, this is the way I'm going to eat for the rest of my life, as opposed to I just need to lose weight. I don't care how I get there. That I've been thinking a lot about that just through my own travels, and I'm not just talking about this specific weight loss journey that I shared with you on YouTube. I'm talking about my struggles and successes and failures all the way through my adult life, and how I've come to be a guy now who is 40 years old, who is in better shape than I've ever been. I mean, even when I was an athlete in high school, I did not have the body, the stamina, the mindset, the just this great feeling about who I am. It's been this evolutionary process, and I felt like I've gone through stages and I've gone through evolution. And I think one of the two most important keys is, number one, have an open mind about things. There's a lot of people who are just so closed that this is the only tried and true way. You have to have an open mind, especially because your body might tell you something different than what works for somebody else. And number two, the world, there's just too many cynics around in the world, and I keep saying it all over and over again. Cynicism equals failure. Cynicism equals failure. You are the master of your destiny, isn't that right? Anyway, enough about that. I just wanted to let you know that's kind of what I'm doing. So I haven't been sharing this 120-day challenge. I know a couple people did ask me, can I do it with you? And nothing has come with that. Am I going to do something on YouTube about it? Maybe there might be footage coming about it, but the fact that whether I'm broadcasting it is not as important as whether I am doing it. So I am adjusting the way I'm eating now. I'm exercising. I have actually 120-day exercise regimen laid out for me, which is great too, and I love it. And gosh, I'm full of energy, and it's great. It's awesome. Life is great. And then another thing, I've been getting a lot of comments, a lot of messages. A couple people have even chatted with me over the last few months, up to the last few days. And Greg, are you going to do Hot for Halloween this year? I kind of had it in my mind that I didn't want to do it, and I actually reached out to a couple people because if I was going to do it, I would like it to be more like Hot for Halloween 2, just with hopefully the people who participate have a better attitude and the leaders actually finish the darn thing up. But a couple really magical things came out of it, though. I mean, we had a lot of group members, the participants, getting together in Stickham and actually having workout rooms. And then we'd go into Stickham and have coaching sessions and a whole bunch of really, really great things that really promoted community and togetherness and support and all those types of things. And for me, I think a lot of people are complaining about what happened to the community. And really, I say the community doesn't need a leader, but it needs leadership. It needs some people to take the bull by the horns and say, hey, let's do this and this and this. So thoughts of my head of maybe doing Hot for Halloween. What do you think? I don't know if you're watching this and say, gosh darn it, Greg, we need to do this. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do this. I also need people to reach out to me and say, hey, you know what? I want to play a big role in this, and I'm not going to let the community down and something like that. So whether or not I'm going to do it, still, it's going to take a lot of selling by the community for me to make this work because most challenges are just kind of can fall flatter in their face. They motivate me, but I've found now that I don't need them anymore. I found that I am so self-motivated, especially since I got out of that crappy Oshkosh. I'm sorry, all my Oshkosh friends, and I still love to come visit, just can't live there. That I'm so self-directed now, and I'm so centered in who I am that I don't know. I'm just rambling on. Anyway, so yeah, let me know about that. Want to let you know how I was doing. I'm a rambler. Hope you have a great one.